All right, man. I mean, I don't really want to do this, but I think we have to do it, unfortunately. It's a bounty. Good luck. Bad hand to see. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Welcome back to another stream here on the PokerStaples channel. Thanks so much for joining me on this beautiful Sunday afternoon. I hope you're all having a great day. Had the best ever possible morning, all of you, and your Sunday session is going well. The main day today is the Irish Poker Masters. Day 1C of the main event. Day 2 is tomorrow. So we are going to be playing that. Look at this, chat. I think we have to go for a small bet. We don't have to. We can do anything we want. But it looks too weird if we go for the big bet. I think we wanted to continue with a lot of different hands. The flush draws, the straight draws, the one pairs, the ace highs, the gut shots, all of that. So we go for the small bet and hopefully induce some bluffs is the idea. That is a bounty in play. I'm going to call here with the queen eights just because of that bounty, man. Normally I would bet here, but I think with the bounty dynamic, it's probably not the best. Good to see you thriving, Jamie. It's been a while. csnap.com. Things are good, my friends. I'm glad you're here, man. What's going on? What's happening? What's new? Yeah, things are good. Enjoying the grinds. Streaming, 3 or 4 days a week at the moment. Getting better at poker all the time. Got some good business sort of stuff in progress, in action, as we get a bounty here. Raise ace queen, 3-bet shove, and a 4-bet. I think I'm going to call, though. Like, this is going to be a lot wider. I think we get to get in with ace queen because of the bounty. Without the bounty, no dice. Side pot, we're ahead right now. We're ahead for it all. If we can hold against a club, we can't. Okay. Here's the king, queen, get a call. Ace 5-4 on the flop. We are going to go for small bets here. Wow, pretty good flop as well in the 1100 Irish Poker Masters with ace queen. We folded this jam, which is huge. Check, check. Maybe we will go for a big bet, actually. I was just trying to think, like, how do we want to construct our range here on the turn? There's just not that many hands that we have in the spot that actually want to go for bets. We're saying, like, hey, we have queen 10, we have ace queen, we have sets of jacks, basically, right? With these bet sizing. And then what sort of bluffs are going to balance that? Well, I guess, like, king x of spades, 10x of spades are hands that seem reasonable to do that. But we have a wide range, We have a ton of suited hands that just completely miss. I don't think we want to go for that big sizing with just a 10 gut shot, right? Like, I don't think that makes a ton of sense, so. In the spot against the cutoff, and hopefully they fold now. They should be opening a bit wider with this bounty in play, hoping that works in our favor in the spot. But of course they can still have aces. Just because they open wider doesn't mean they don't have the nuts in their range. It just means it's less likely. We're working on some stacks. We don't have anything like super deep right now or anything. We're working on it, but we're off to a start anyways. So we can't fold for this, actually. Ace king. The best news about this is that we had 3750 back in bounties, and it was our smallest stakes tournament. That's the good news. The bad news, of course, being we lost. Small bet against the small blind here on 665. Shouldn't really have too many sixes, like maybe 6-7 suited, maybe a 6 suited, but really that's about it. Fives full, quad sixes, and then everything else we're beating. I think I'm all in here. Dodge it. Let's go. King high wins. Let's go. We get the bounty and a bunch of chips here. 182,000. That's nice. Great news. I think big bets at the stack depth is the right thing to do against the small blind here. So we're going to go 70% against Scott. But you got to know, Scott's the legend, dude. Not fun playing pots against Scott. He's just good at the game of poker, man. He's just good at it. Respect for the man. Bit of 15,000 here from C. Peterson. We have the flush draw. Peel. Deuce at the turn. Must lead, right? Must. Good card for us. Pairs the board. If they raise this turn and jam river, I may fold, right? Because what bluffs are reasonably going to do this in the paired board, right? When they just call the turn, I'm still putting myself in a tough spot against a jam here on the river because we're going to see queen high flushes, ace high flushes, kings full, full house, tens full, full house, king deuce suited probably, quad twos, fours full. So yeah, I think I'll fold to a jam here, which is so sick, right? When you make the flush on the turn. But Hopefully we don't see a jam. And I think when they put the XDDDDDD in chat, pretty unlikely we're going to see the jam over the XDs, you know? Not a common line. Take it down. To my surprise, it's been actually okay, you know? Like, I think I could go to a city like Paris or New York and then just cook for myself all of my meals and still have like a really, really great time, which is a foreign idea from before. Ideally, there can be a bit more balance than that, you know? But do you know anything about party poker promos? Like the coin flip, for instance, I can't play it. Sport says I'm not entitled to, but they won't tell me why. It likely has to do with your country of origin, and that different countries, poker's really complicated from like a rules and regulations perspective, and that different countries around the world have different rules in regards to what you are allowed and not allowed to do. You know, so what sort of promotions you can run and stuff. So for example, a lot of countries have a rule where you're not allowed to give away free stuff. I think the intention behind that is they're thinking like, okay, we don't want to like entice people by giving them free things, enticing them to play more. But in reality, how that works is like, okay, we charge a service and you're saying we can't give you a sale. So it's a worse deal for consumers, right? But nonetheless, that's the setup anyways. Yeah, big drop off. Depends on the type of culture though. If you're really into Catholicism, Rome would be a big deal. I'm not into Catholicism, but Rome was my favorite vacation in my life. And it was a true vacation. I wasn't there to work or stream or like spending a long time there. I was there for 5 or 6 days. And from a history perspective, from an architecture perspective, from like a walking vibes, from a food perspective, it is just incredible, man. I mean, it's like you just, there's nowhere where it's not awe-inspiring from a surroundings point of view. It's just incredible. The whole place is insane. Really, 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 really insane. We must call here with ace jack. We beat queen 8, which is good. So I definitely recommend that if you're ever thinking about taking a city vacation, anyone in the chat. I loved visiting there. It was just great. But yeah, Rome might be fourth though, not a pro. See, I'm not sure like Berlin, Rome, Madrid. First of all, would Rome be the biggest powerhouse city in Italy? I'm not sure on the answer on that. I'm guessing it would be, but I'm opening that debate to you, chat. Squeeze with the kings. What about Washington? Seems kind of important. I guess I pictured Washington, D.C. as like important because of its implications politically. But if you stripped it of that, it wouldn't be culturally important. But I guess maybe you just need to include it because it is. You know, like Ottawa, for example, as a city. Like, yeah, it's the home of Canadian politics. But as a city, it's not making the list like culturally, you know. But maybe I'm silly and it just needs to be in there. We are all in, Daniel. Have you got the goods? It's a fun game, though. I like it. Look at this flop, dude. You kidding me, chat? I think check raise is the right line here. They're going to have every overpair. Let's check. We're just going to bet big, I think. It's really unfortunate when they check back flop, right? Because we want to go for it, but it's the up-and-comer, man. I hope it's awesome and great for you. Ace, Queen, King, Jack. We double up to 375 here in the 109 Irish Poker Masters KO. Call with ace 10 suited, I think. If I was offsuit, I'd definitely fold, but San Francisco has to be top 3. I think it's third, yeah. I think I put it third. But when I first started, I was like Miami, but it's just because Miami seems nice. Like, it seems like nice weather. It's got this South America, Central America connections that are simple and nice. But yeah, no. San Francisco's got to be third. Silicon Valley and more. Pocket sixes here. Leonid goes for the raise to 26,400. I think all in, bro. I think I'm all in here. Good luck. We're all in again with 9-10 suited here. I know this looks wide, but cover for a bounty. 9-10, 10 jack, queen jack. Like, these are the good reshoves for deep stacks here. For like 30 blinds. Take it down. Ace 10. It's time for a melted cheese toasty. Don't get me started, dude. I'm running off coffee and hash browns today. Need to get some energy going. But I think the dogs are leaving soon. I'm not really sure what I want to do here. I feel like you can probably do half and half. Sometimes 4-bet, sometimes call. It's really quite big. I don't think we're likely to get overcalls here. I'm going to 4-bets. It is close to me, chat. I think if we were to look this up in the GTO world, it would be 50-50. It would be sometimes call, sometimes 4-bet. I'm going to go for the 4-bet this time. Flipping. It's a dang good start to a flip, man. Let's go. Let's go, chat. Beautiful, man. We have aces here. Top 33 make the money, so we are 12 away from cashing and locking up a day 2. Small bet and a call. King on the turn. Just gonna bet 2/3. 514,000 here. 9 off the money. I would call this bubble felt. I just want to go to the World Cup or something. Crazy ass football event in Europe. Those look insane. Yeah, man. You could just start to go to a match in like a Premier League match, and they're pretty exciting. I did get a chance to go to a Champions League match though in London at Wembley, which was sold out. It was Dortmund v Tottenham. And, you know, the attendance was like 100,000 people. And it was just pretty incredible hearing and seeing 100,000 people in one place. And we are 4 off the cash in this 109 Irish Poker Masters KO. Look at these big stacks on our table, man. Call here and then don't fold to a jam? Nah, if they jam, it's for 65 blinds. See, this is really weak. I don't know what I want to do here, man. The min cash... Actually, I'm going to call. I think the min cash is actually pretty important. It looks like this tournament is small, but really it's combining all the day ones. So there's going to be a lot of people in the money here, you know, like 300 or 400 or something, I would think. In which case, oh, this is only 3 days? Either way, there's going to be like 250, 300 people in the money. In which case, doubling up here is not super important in relation to cashing the tournament. It looks like a small field, but it's actually not. It's a big field. 5-5 even a call there? No, it wasn't. It was a mistake. For sure. But they won the pot, which is nice for them. We raised in the bubble here against Andreas. We have made day 2 in the money chat. Let's go. Some of those times when I'm tired, I feel like having a manga on the go might work. Long story short, I'm interested in checking out the genre more. And I've got a few series that are on their way that I'll give a go. And maybe that's something we could do in the Discord if anyone's interested in exploring some of that. Manga in a lot of ways seems more like diverse than like classic novels, you know? Like I feel like more people would be interested in manga than classic novels. Go a small bet again here on the turn and then check river. Nice. Open 3 is gonna call. Jack, Jack 10 on the flop. I'm gonna c-bet because I probably under c-bet here. 3-bet call is more likely than call here. I'm going to call 1/3 of the time. And this time we're going to call. Queen in the turn. Bet now. We're going to raise at the queens of the button. And take it down. That's boring. But of course, the average person is not winning. The only reason that poker has the opportunity to win is that casinos and online poker companies take a rent instead of... they take rent, right? You just have to beat the rent. They're not playing against you. They're just saying, we're going to charge all of you this much money to run the game. And so figure it out between yourself. You know, I don't care who wins or lose. Just pay the rent and then fine. You know, that's it. Got to check, man. It's really tempting because we, of course, want the bounty here, right? Problem is, like, I don't think we can get called by worse hands by going bet, bet, jam. I just don't. So I think we have to check. And we're going to check the river as well. And hopefully induce some bluffs here. Might be interested in a handful of dust. Let me check if there's an audiobook for that. Now, this is a call. Queen 10 suited is a great hand. This is for 5 blinds and 1.5 bounties. Queen 10 suited's just got a lot of equity. I just don't realistically think I can fold. Even though this is a reshove for 100 blinds, I expect Keith to do this extremely wide. Like, I think Keith, with, you know, obviously, like, ace deuce and stuff is just going to rip. Like, with every pair, it's just going to rip. All right, man. I mean, I don't really want to do this, but I think we have to do it, unfortunately. It's a bounty. Good luck. Bad hand to see. Queen Jack or 10. Queen Jack or 10. We can get a bit of a redemption arc if they get it all in here. Let's hope. Fingers crossed. Pick up something decent. Okay, we got action. Got action. 375 bounty. A lot of chips. Hold it. Just hold it here. Clean. Let's go, chat. 375 bounty and 330,000. Let's go back to the main event because that hand is kind of boring now. It's going to be check if we win or they bet we fold. I guess block bet is reasonable here. Take it down. Nice. 363,000 with a bounty. That's good news. Jacks raise. Tristan Rob calls. Klaus calls, man. Squeeze potential is ripe here. We could definitely be all in this pot. Oh, nice. We actually cover this bounty, which is super great. So we shove. Good luck. We shove and tens. How about that? We shove and ace king. How about that? Preferably tens, you know? But if it's got to be ace king, fine. Ace 10. Oh, my goodness. Let's go. Bro, it's just... I mean... King 9 suited. We are going to call in the big blind. Go to a flop of 10, 9, deuce. All clubs. Pretty interesting. Hi, Jamie. I'm on another table. Deja Dave in the 1100 Irish Open or in the 215 Bounty Hunter. Is this you right here? MC Gababong 99. Check at the turn. We'll check the river. Lose to 10-8. Fair enough. We're going to go all in with the sixes. We're still going to go all in. Alexi shoves for 18 blinds here. We cover for the bounty with the pair. So we need about 6 or 7% less equity than normal. We are all in. Good luck. King, queen, tens behind. Oh! Hold it. Holy smokes, dude. Holy smokes, chat. Okay. We did run colds. Now look at this. Come on, let's go. 625 and bounties and on 300,000. It's not over yet. Grab some coffee, dude. We're in it. We're in it. All right, 9-10 is going to be a fold. 60 blinds deep. I think we start to call and 3-bet some. It's going to be a mix. Go for the 3-bet this time. Tens, I'm definitely going to pretty much always just call here. And 4-bet to 97,000. The question is, do we go all in pre-flop or call and go to the flop? I think we call and go to a flop. And on ace-high flops, we are folding. And then on the rest, unless it's like maybe king-queen, we're not folding. King 8-6 is going to be an all-in. We do lose to ace-king, of course. But they are able to continue bluffing, so good luck. It's the sickest, man. Holy smokes, man. That was really painful. Hello, everyone. How's it going? Welcome back to another stream here on the PokerStaples channel. Thanks so much for joining me on this beautiful Monday morning, afternoon, I guess I should say. Welcome to the stream. We've got a very exciting day 2 on the go. It's the €109 Irish Poker Masters. So that is the tournament we're playing today. We're in the money. We're going to see if we can take it home. Win around 30,000 euros. It's a chunk of change, man. Definitely a chunk of change. I wouldn't mind that. That would be pretty fun. So that's basically the plan today. We're going to chit-chat, hang out, you know, play this tournament, hopefully win it, and go from there. So let's go to the table here. Kind of on the edge there with 6-8 suited, actually. Call the king jack the big blind against Andre P. King 10-8 on the flop. Question is, do we want to check raise here or just call? I think I'm going to call. There's a chance I should flick in a check raise sometimes here, though. Like top pair, jack kicker, pretty decent hand. It's not the nuts, though, you know? Like ace-king for sure. If we slow play with like an ace-king suited, we're going to 3-bet. And then king-queen for sure. But now this is playing pretty simply. We call on the flop. They go for a big bet on the turn. I think a very easy call here. And then make a decision on the river with our king-jack. It is a 7 on the end. The good news with the 7 is we block jack-9, right? Which is good. So we block that straight draw. They're still going to have some of the straight draws like ace-queen and queen-jack, although we block queen-9. It is possible for Andre P to have better hands as well. Of course, they can have a lot of better hands, right? When you think about it, ace-king and king-queen and king-10 and king-8 suited. King-7 of clubs, we're going to 3-bet here against Alexander Nosov. Take it down. There we go. 102,000. Small bet and a call. Ace on the turn. Terrible turn, right? Disaster. It's good for our range, but I think we check here. We lose, man. So sick. It's really so sick. We beat like 9s, whatever. Let's jam here, chat, with the ace-king, of course. We are 40, just under 40 blinds deep. Ace-king offsuit. It's a premium hand. Nice stack. Out of position. We just want to jam it in. Good luck. We left 578 chips behind. Whoops. Limp from Alexander Nosov. Let's go for a raise. We haven't raised Alexander in a while. Go for a raise here, and it works out. Chipping up. Pocket 7s. Great news. We raise to 30,000. Now this hand against the 3-bet is probably just a call. Andre calls. Queen 10-10 on the flop. Probably check back is reasonable here on the paired board. We'll bet the turn and then check river, I think. Turn bet gets value from a 4, gets value from like ace high, club, and spade draws. Should we bet the 5s? Well, someone's done it for us. We will call on the button. Hopefully it is said. The old community manager kicking back in. God, I was young and ill-equipped back then. Happy to do it pro bono now when I can. Rolling AK, man. We're all learning and growing as we can, you know? I was young and inequipped as well. And I'm still young and unequipped, you know? Or ill-equipped to be doing what I'm doing. It's just a never-ending learning process, man. Don't beat yourself up. I appreciated your help back then, and I still do. Back in the grind now. Currently free rolling into the 20K Titan with 37.50 in bounties earned. Whoop whoop. I mean, that is that'll do. Another bounty in play. 9 deuce sucks. What are the chances we get to see a flop? Pretty low. Oh, they fold though, so we can raise. Maybe people sleep on it. Hey Jamie, sorry I missed your answer. Have any idea when tournament poker will be back at Playground Poker? You missed it a day ago, man. Dude, you couldn't wait for my answer? No, I don't know when it's going to be back, P. Marcus. I haven't talked to those guys yet, but hopefully back soon, and hopefully everything's great with them, man. You know, I love Playground Poker. I love live poker. I love Montreal, and hopefully everything is good soon. Look at this, dude. We get the bounty with the 9 deuce, 56.25. We'll take it to the bank. Hello, chat. I am back. Thanks for hanging out with me while I had lunch. It was amazing. And we had that huge double up king queen against 9s. So now got a real chance of doing this thing, you know, 87 to 216. So great stack. Let's just win the tournament now. Do you want to raise this? Yeah. Raise call against Gregor. Raise fold the rest. All right. Raise call Gregor. Hit an ace. Hit an ace. Hit a jack. Ayah. Bro, this is my dream. Hold it. Hold it. No ace. Clean. Bro, come on. 10. Ace 4 suited. Nice hand against Mr. Mickey Peterson. What do we want to do here with ace 4 suited? So you actually call here more than you think. You end up calling more than you jam in this spot, which is used to be surprising for me. Are we going to call with ace 4 suited? And is ace 4 suited still a jam? It's very clear with like the small pairs. We're all in, right? Like that one's an obvious thing. But we're calling a lot of broadways. We're going to probably shove a hand like queen jack suited. What do we want to do with the tiny suited aces? I don't know. I'm going to call. I could be wrong on this. On the flop, we like this quite a bit. My first impression is we want to check raise here and protect against a lot of bad cards. Yes, they can have 9s through aces, right? But they also have a ton of their range that has missed. We like to protect against. So yeah, I think we check raise call. Kind of close. Close hand all around. We're going to check raise call here. Obviously, we're hoping for folds. If Mickey goes all in, we might have 5 outs. Very occasionally, we're ahead. Defend with 9-6. Not a great hand, but for a min raise against the button, who has a lot of hands, I think it's fine to call. Lack of vitamin D in some countries due to lack of sun. Yeah. Yes, the solstice is the same worldwide, but the amount of darkness sunlight you get changes. So very far north gets total daylight in the summer and total darkness in the winter, and then it's great as you go south. Right. That makes sense. That makes sense. Call the bet. Turn. What's good, Jamie? Jetta Drip. Welcome back, man. We got a day 2 here. We've been peak of like 1.2, 1.3 million. We lost a big flip to this player. So this is about what we started the day. We did get a bounty. We are all in. Good luck. It sucks to do it to a legend, dude, but we're trying to win the tournament. Unlucky. A 3x raise, we're going to call with ace 4. Offsuit is whatever, but it's a great flop for us. We definitely like that. Been a call on the flop, turns a queen. Not such a good card for our hands, but I don't think them having a queen is super likely, if we're honest. You know, they raise pre-flop, so... Check down is reasonable. If we bet, we're trying to get called by a river jack or a deuce. First impression is to call here. I think there's definitely squeeze folds, and we're going to be in position with 600K in the middle. I like our odds of getting the most by just calling here. 670 in the middle, actually. So we'll call. 10-9-7 with 2 diamonds. Bit of 192. I think we just call and call, right? The only argument for shoving here as opposed to calling would be some scare cards that might get away from like jacks or queens, but realistically, I think we just call. Not such a good card. They shouldn't have too many 8s. They'll occasionally have some 8s. They'll occasionally have some sets of jacks here. Still doing pretty well against kings and queens. This is a really bad card, though, against kings and queens because they might get away from their hand, which would be really unfortunate. When it checks to us, we should probably bet less than all in here, if we even want to bet. And I think we call. Hoping it's kings and queens and or like, I don't know, king high diamond draw or something, but we call. Beautiful. Come on, chat. Let's go. 2.7 million. Come on. We are all in. Good luck. $160 bounty potential here. Hold. 3-bet the ace-5 suited here against Fabian. The only thing that sucks here is if Matt goes all in because we'd be priced into call. But Rodrigo goes for the cold 4, which is going to be a most certain fold for me. We're just going to call from Dimitri S. And 985. Check back here. But we get a lead from Dimitri. We'll call. Turn is a 6. Really bad turn for our range of hands here. Like, think about it when we have 10s. We don't like this. When we have aces, we don't like this. When we have ace-9 suited, we don't really like this. When we have ace-8 suited, we don't really like this. When we have king-queen, we don't like this. When we have queen-10 with a heart, we don't like this. It's just a bad card, right? With all sorts of hands we have here. With the sort of hands that they have, this is quite good. So I think we have to fold on the turn. So I'm wondering if I want to shove here a7 offsuit. I think I do. I want to shove a7 offsuit. a7 suited, not so much. I would prefer to call that hand. Offsuit, less playable post flop. So I think we're going to shove our junky offsuit aces, especially against one of the chip leaders that's playing very aggressively so far since they've been on this table. So I'm all in. Good luck. Oh, we need a 7. We need a 7. GG chat, that is the end of the day for me. 270 euros. I'll host Matt, who is still in the tournaments. Thank you all so much for watching today. I really appreciate it. That's it for me today. Until next time, we'll see you later, and goodbye.